Hi guys, it's Angelia. How's everybody doing? Got pine needles stuck to my elbow and I'm gonna get my seat situated there. I have to sit on a cushion because when hubby made the picnic tables, we really didn't think about, me sitting on it to do like a dry fit to see how far up he needed to put the bench, and he put it just a little bit too low for me, so I have to sit on almost like a booster chair for me. But anyway, I was trying to also work it out where I can get out here without the sun being right on me, and I'm sure it'll do it. So I already see it back there kind of trying to peer out. Anyway, I hope you guys are all doing good, and want to get up here and show you guys how the blankets the blankets turning out. You'll have to forgive me, it's just been one of those days. I forgot I had to end up running to Walmart because I was working on something, and I just kept thinking I need to run back and see if they still have the same type of yarn that I'm using right now, because I needed to get it in the same color lot. And so I took my chance and went, and it was pretty crowded too. I didn't realize that school was fixing to be in, I guess, Monday. And so they were all there, doing their shopping and stuff. And so I guess it was just crowded. And so anyway, I managed to get over there. And luckily they did have some that was the same color lot of what I'm working on. And I'll eventually, hopefully, get it done soon, and then I'll show you guys. But anyhow, so here I am. I wanted to show you guys the square and how it's turning out. Now it's turning out really pretty. And we're on the fixing to start the third row. I started to say second, but we just finished the second row, and I managed to get it all sewed on. It wasn't yesterday. I think it might have been yesterday. I don't know. I just sat on the couch and sewed it together. So I don't know. Let's see. I'm thinking this is it. Was it that one? Yes, it was the orange. Yeah, I had to think about it because it's been, a couple of days. But this was the last one that we pulled out of the bag. And this is how the ice cream turned out. And I think it turned out really pretty. And I ended up putting a green cherry on it because I looked it up and there are green cherries, I guess. At least I looked at one thing and it said something about some cherries being green or something like that. But it doesn't matter. I just needed to give it a different color. And so I think it turned out really pretty, and I really am enjoying sewing it together too, the way I am. And so, anyway, before I get ahead of the game, like I always do, what I'm doing, for those of you that are new, because I got some new friends up here, I am doing it's actually called the Bake Shop blanket, and it is a pattern by Sewrella, and it is free on her blog. But I was wanting to make me an ice cream blanket to put in my craft room, to put on the back of this ugly office chair that I have that's falling apart. And I was wanting to redecorate that wall, but by the time I get done with this, I might end up waiting till next year, like during the summer, and do it then, or something. I don't know, but I'm getting in the fall mood now, guys. And so anyway, I wanted to she has that square along with a bunch of other squares that are super cute. And so here goes the sun. We'll see how long that lasts. But anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, all the squares are super cute. And but I wanted an ice cream one, so I found that one, and I really like it because you crochet granny square onto the ice cream. It's one of those things where you don't have to do, you don't have a bunch of things on the back showing, like, tying it on and stuff. Sewing it on is what I'm trying to say. And the only part you do your sewing is when you add the ice cream to the cone itself, and then you will start your granny square off over here, off on the side. And so it's one of those things, though, you really got to pay attention, because there's no directions exactly about which stitch to start at to start the granny square. And so, yeah, but she does tell you the one in the middle, the granny stitch in the middle, does need to line up with the the cinch circle right there, the middle stitch. And so that's what I basically do, is I count back, because you skip 3 stitches and you start on the 4th one. So that's what I do every time. And I can see that move didn't last very long. Oh, hopefully I won't mess y'all up. You know, oh my, here we go. You get to see all the trash on my picnic table. I was just at Walmart, and I should have got me a new phone holder, and I didn't. I wanted to get out of there. Like I said, it was crowded, but luckily I did manage to get, I don't know if I said it a while ago, I did manage to get the same yarn, and I found some exactly the same color lot. So I was tickled to death on that one. But anyway, back to the thing here. And then, you know, I just stitch it on like that. I tried to be real neat about it, because I didn't want to have to come up with something to cover the back. And so that's basically about it. You only got that to sew on. And then, you know, of course, whenever you start your square, you got to sew those ends in. And then I'm going around it with that Red Heart Super Saver. To make sure I don't lay it on something up here where the chickens have been. I've already washed it once, but anyway. Red Heart Super Saver speckled yarn. And I'm thinking it's turning out so pretty. And I can't wait to get it done, and that way I can go around it. I'm going to probably, I don't know, I can't remember. Now this is a Jayda Institches video where she shows you how to sew it together, because I usually do single crochet. But I guess I'm going to have to watch her video to see how she done her calendar blanket around the outside of it. For all I know, it might be just granny stitches. I don't know. I can't remember. I'll have to look. But anyway, that's what I'm doing, because I want to put it in that room and put it on that ugly old office chair. But, and I think it's turning out really pretty. And so I'm having hubby go in there. I'm getting sidetracked, guys. I'm having hubby go in there and pick out a scrap ball of a variegated, or it could be a brand new skein, because I throw a bunch of them in there too. And solids, because I'm wanting to alternate it every other one, because I got to have say-so on that one. And I think he's doing a really good job. And I'm sure there's fixing to be some repeats. So, anyhow. So, then I put it in this bag here. And it's going to be a surprise to y'all and to me what color he puts in here. And so, let's see what we got going here. And I miss my co-host. He was here earlier, right before I went to town. But I think he's got a girlfriend somewhere, guys. And yeah, because he was doing all that meowing this morning and stuff. And I knew as soon as he started doing that, I was like, yep, he's got a girlfriend. Here we go, I'm going to move. I should have had this picnic table put on wheels to where I could just turn it. I can't do it by myself, so it's pretty heavy. But anyhow, back to the crochet. All right, it's in this here bag, and we're going to pull it out, try to pull it out, because I think it's feels like it's a skein in one ball. So let's see what we have in here and try to do this without pulling the other one out. Yeah, that one's on there pretty good. So, all right, guys, what color did he put in the bag this time? And I can't remember if it's supposed to be the next one. It's supposed to be, I think it's a solid for the next one. Oh, I love this color right here. This is a mainstay. What is it called? Is it called teal? It's that real pretty blue that Mainstay has. I love that color. And I wish Mainstay would come out with, in their brand would come out with a bunch of different colors, like bright ones like this and stuff. You don't get much to choose from, and I was kind of hoping, you know, when they brought in that Pioneer Woman and some other, a few things, of course, their Red Heart and the Pioneer Woman's different and everything, but I was kind of hoping maybe whoever does the Mainstay thing, you know, I just wish they would come up with some different colors. It'd be nice. It'd be exciting. I wish they'd come up with a light green, like that green that I've gotten from Hobby Lobby. It looks like a lime green or something. It's a real light colored green, and our Walmart don't carry light colored greens. It's like a sage, which is, you know, I don't know, it's just different. And I just wish they, you know, had a little bit, not like I've mentioned before, our yarn aisle is has dwindled down to just one side. It used to be both sides all the way down, and sometimes it would be on an end cap. Well, it's on an end cap now, but they've dwindled it down because on the other side, I think it's a bunch of paper crafts and stuff like that. I can't think of what it's called, those crickets or something like that, die cuts or something on the other side, but I never looked at it. But anyway, that right there is going to be the background. Let me get it back out. I got yarn on my face. I can feel it on my nose. That, or I got some critters crawling on me again. Okay. So yeah, it's going to go right here under that one. And that's going to make it pop too, because it needs some more color to make it pop. That's going to be pretty. All right, now let's see what color he put in there for the ice cream. I could go for some ice cream right now. Because it's pretty muggy. All right, what color for the ice cream? Oh, that's that. Yep, here we are. It's ice cream. Ice cream cotton blend, because it's got like 47% cotton and 43% acrylic. And it says it's a 4, but it looks like a 3 to me. That's going to be so pretty, and I think it's just called orange. So that's going to be really pretty with this. And I started to say I might do a different color. I'm kind of doing different colors of the cones. But I'm going to go back with what this one is right here. And it's going to be really pretty up underneath there. Right up next to that blue. Oh, yeah. So, anyway, and I'm using a 5mm hook, too. Working on it. So, anyway, yeah. It's not exactly that cool here. We got more storms. I think we got storms a day before. Can't remember. And then, last night we got a bunch of storms. Out of the clear blue. I had no clue we were supposed to get some storms. And luckily, because some of y'all already know how I am petrified of, I don't mind a thunderstorm, rain showers, all that, but when it's like severe and tornadoes, I do not like them, because I've been in one before. And let me tell you, it is not fun at all. It was bad, it's scary. And, so anytime it gets like that, I go across to our neighbors, because they've got a storm shelter over there that we get to use. And I'm excited about that, because I'll tell you what I used to do. I used to get in the car. Didn't care what time of the night it was, and it didn't matter to me. Hubby's different, though. Hubby's one of those ones, he's just like, it'll be all right and everything. Not me. He's never been in one like that. Not like I was. And anyway, it could be 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock, and I would wake him up and say, let's go. There's a tornado warning. I ain't staying here. I ain't staying. It's coming right through here. I'm leaving. And so we'd get in the car. And now this was after, I think this was when, Walmart was open 24 hours at that time. And so we would go into Walmart. And we weren't the only one. There would be other people there that had, was living like in apartments and stuff, and they would come to Walmart too, which, I don't know how safe Walmart would be, but they would be there too because of the storms. But for a while, if they were coming before, I guess it was 9 o'clock, if it happened kind of like that time of the day, I would go to the hospital, and because they have a basement there, and they actually would let me go down there. There's a waiting room down there, and they would come out there and see me, and they would actually pull me into another room, and because they knew, because I had panic attacks, bad, and they would put me in that room, and we'd sit around and pray and everything, because they knew I was scared. I hated them things. So now I got a storm shelter, guys, right across the road. I don't have to jump in the car, run downtown, set at the car wash, waiting to see which way it goes. I know that's just crazy, ain't it? But like I said, I have panic attacks, and I absolutely have fear of tornadoes because of it. But anyhow, I just wish I was like hubby. He don't give it no thought. But he's real good about, he used to give me a hard time, though. I mean, when I say a hard time, he used to get aggravated at me, because, I can understand that, waking you up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and you got to get your clothes on and And I'm like, let's go, let's go. But now he knows because he's seen me have a panic attack and it scared him. And he was like, he don't do that anymore. He's like, okay, let's go. But I will say this, he don't drive very fast. Let me tell you, whenever we're under a tornado warning and it's me driving, oh, I get there real fast. I hit the high spots. But with him, we are turtle mode. I remember one time where we used to live, we had a friend that had a storm shelter. And I just kept saying, go, 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 go. Come on, let's go. And we had one coming at us. And it was like bad. And I remember him there was a car coming like way down. He stopped at the stop sign and just kept sitting there waiting on them. And I'm like, go. I was screaming, go, go. He goes, no, we're not going to drive like that. And I thought, boy, howdy, right now. I wish I was driving. But anyway, we ended up getting there, and that was the one that came through. And I think it ended up being like an EF4 at that time. So, yeah, that one was bad. But anyway, I guess that's enough talk about tornadoes. But, yeah, hopefully, I'm just ready for some cooler weather. I am ready for fall, y'all. I'm ready to start decorating for the fall and working on some fall projects. And so I don't want to quit working on my ice cream thing. You know, I'm thinking I need to make me some fall stuff. I'm going to get it done. You know, I was planning on trying to get it, you know, all finished this month. But, you know, doesn't matter. You know, I can finish it up. Who knows? It'll be next month for all I know. As long as I get it done, you know. But anyway, I guess I'm going to hop off here. And I guess it's about that time. I don't even know what time it is. I need to go get ready and do some chores. It's not that bad, really, right now. So I'm not sweating like I have been. But anyhow, I guess I'm going to hop off here. I'm just rambling. And maybe next time I do my video, my co-host will be here. He's out gallivanting around, I guess. It's that time of year. I guess it's like this in the fall, that kind of goes on. And in the springtime, he disappears for a while. But he'll show back up in either late tonight, dragging his feet, or late in the morning. You know, he'll show up and sleep all day. But anyway, I'm going to hop off here, and I'll have links all down below in the description box if you guys would like to go and check out that blanket and maybe make you one too. But anyway, I hope you guys all have a wonderful, blessed day, and I'll be chatting to you guys real soon.